when it was summertime and my folks had told me that I was to think about college, I seriously began thinking about college. However, that was the summer that I got pneumonia, and I wasn't able to work like I had planned to save for college, and I spent 6 weeks in bed with the pneumonia, just trying to get ahead of it enough that I could get up. And after I did, it left me with a bad cough, and I was very thin and didn't feel awfully well. But I was still determined to go because my folks were behind me, wanted me to go. And it was about that time that my father's brother, Uncle Frank, came to visit us. And when we were visiting with him, we told him of my plans to try to go to BYU. And he encouraged it greatly. He said, I have some friends up there, and I'm sure they'd be glad to help you get started. So he wrote a letter of introduction to them, and this was to Dr. Cullimore and his wife in Provo. He had been on a mission with them. They were companions, so he knew them quite well. Well, I'm sure that if anyone could see what I looked like as I left Gunnison to go to Provo to accomplish all this, they would have been astounded. I was a pretty naive little country girl. I put on my Sunday dress because I was going on the bus with lots of folks, and it happened to be a white lace dress. Can you imagine traveling in a white lace dress? And I had a big brimmed hat. Didn't own a suitcase, so all of my clothes were packed in a big pasteboard box, and I didn't put them in with the other luggage with the bus driver took. I kept it with me on the bus because it was all I had, and I didn't want to take any chances with it. So when we got off the bus in Provo, it was right there under my legs by the seat, and I picked it up and walked from the bus depot to the address I'd been given by Uncle Frank. I don't know what they thought when I knocked on their door. Here I am in this Sunday dress with the big old hat and the pasteboard box, and I hand them the letter from Uncle Frank. But they couldn't have been nicer. They treated me like I was a special guest. Took me upstairs to the guest room, and it was the nicest room I'd ever been in. Nice carpet on the floor, beautiful bed, and dressing table. I felt like I had suddenly come to a palace or something. It was a real experience.